Hi Pisces, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. These messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, you can always check your other placements to see what else comes up for you. What's going on with Pisces? Pisces in love. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Pay attention to the red flags, the signs of cautioning you, and trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Okay, so I can see a situation for some of you where you may have met someone new. It doesn't have to be a new person. I know that some of you could be dealing with an ongoing situation, but with attraction, it looks like some of you have attracted someone. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. This could be actual children, or this person's red flags could have something to do with their childhood. Maybe they're showing signs of depression or signs of codependency. But I feel like the red flags have something to do with their past. I feel with more communication that can help the situation. All right, so let me see what we got here. Pisces. What do we have for Pisces? What's going on with Pisces? We have balance. Sadness and isolation. The Three of Swords. Seek the truth. We have trust and truth. Seek the truth. Okay, so this is Seven of Swords. For some of you, this person, someone is heartbroken, first of all, because we have the Three of Swords. Someone needs the truth. I feel like you may be trying to get the truth out of this person. We have heal as well. Let me see this person's energy towards you. The energy towards Pisces. Wow. Okay. What's their energy towards Pisces? This person's energy, okay. Justice. Could be a Libra for some of you, but we've got the Lovers as well. Could be a Gemini. This person, they seem to be, for some reason, they may feel like it's not an equal give and take. I'm getting the vibe for some of you, you've given all you can, but it seems to not be enough for this person. That could be a red flag for some of you. It just seems like it's just not enough. They still seem to feel rejected and left out in the cold, no matter what you do. Or this could be vice versa. What's Pisces' energy towards this person? Ace of Swords. Eight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. It seems you want a new beginning, but you don't know how that's going to happen, or you don't know where to go from here. You know, some of you are still giving this a chance, still kind of, believe in the situation, but you kind of feel stuck at the moment, so you just find yourself waiting. This person may have had you waiting for a long time, while they kind of go through their confusion, and I feel like there's something they need to open up to you about. And it's coming off as red flags, their behavior. What's the energy of this relationship, connection? Energy of this connection. The 6 of Wands. The Hangman. It's a positive situation. It's not bad, but someone kind of needs to look at it differently in order to understand the other person's behavior. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It's almost like they handle their emotions differently. But let me get into the main spread and see what's going on. Alright, it's Pisces. What's going on with Pisces in love? What's going on with Pisces in love? Ten of Swords. Someone does feel betrayed, hurt. Could be dealing with a Scorpio. Wow. It could be a long distance relationship for some of you. They seem to be viewing you at a distance, but we have the 5 of Pentacles as how they view the relationship. So you see they still feel shut out or rejected in some way. They just feel a little bit low for some reason when it comes to the relationship. And they may be somewhat clingy, this person. Their feelings towards you, the 10 of Cups, this is emotional fulfillment. They feel their feelings are overflowing for you, basically, with the 10 of Cups. And they have a fear of being shut out with this 7 of Wands. Either they have a fear of being shut out or they keep shutting you out. But they with 8 of Swords as their wishes, this tells me this person kind of wishes to just stay stuck and not really, explore and see what their deeper issues are. They choose to stay blindfolded, basically. So that makes it kind of difficult for you if they're not willing to see their own issues and open up about these issues. Their next move is the 9 of Swords. I keep calling the Wands Swords and the Swords Wands. The 9 of Wands, and their next move, it's like they know they have to get to a point where they have to address the situation, but they are hesitant to do so. It's like they know or have an idea of what the outcome might be, and obviously they would be thinking more negative, more on the negative side. So they feel like they have to avoid these conversations and maybe even the situation itself. The position of what you need to know is a 9 of Swords. So basically this person may really be suffering in silence with this 9 of Swords. Behind closed doors, going through it and then showing a bright and happy face in public. But they don't wish to open up. So I guess with Seek the Truth, this could be, can never pick the cards up. This could be telling you to try and get the truth for yourself, like maybe Google the signs of someone who's dealing with depression or someone who's going through something. Seek the truth, just for yourself. If this person refuses to open up, then you could decide if this is something you want to try to help them with or move on from, We have the Knight of Pentacles. So the relationship is at a standstill, it seems, for some of you. The Hanged Man is blocking, so someone's inability to see things in a different light, see things a different way, Or it could be you who's just unable to see things a different way, and that's only because you don't know the truth, you know. So you can't really gauge what's going on, how to deal with it if you don't have the whole truth. But your outcome is the Knight of Cups, which is a positive card. It means there is going to be that conversation, you know. Someone's going to initiate the conversation and can go from there. But let's see. The Ten of Cups. How are they feeling the Ten of Cups? Okay, yep. Definitely a strong connection. Ten of Cups, High Priestess. These are their feelings towards you. They're very deep, but their issues kind of get in the way. Why the Five of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you see? They have this weakness, strength in reverse. Them feeling rejected when it comes to the relationship, and them having this weakness. It's something to do with their self-esteem or something that happened to them at some point that makes them feel this low. The Tower, Justice, yeah. There could have been some unfair justice suddenly at some point in their life. Maybe they wrongfully went to jail, or could even be just having horrible parents who didn't treat them right. Anything, you know, something sudden that was just very unfair. It could be something happened to them. Maybe they were attacked in their adult life, or in their childhood, or in their teenage years. There is something that happened to them suddenly that they did not deserve. Okay, this may have an impact on their behavior, and that's not for everyone, okay? But I am seeing some kind of traumatic, unfair event that happened to them at some point in life. Why the Two of Wands? Two of Wands. Yeah, they see you as kind of distancing yourself when conflict arises. They see you as kind of throwing in the sword, not really wanting to engage in the hostility. Okay. Seven of Swords. Not seven. Eight of Swords. I can't believe this card is here in the position of their wishes. Like, why is this Eight of Swords here? The Devil. And the Nine of Swords. Both in reverse. Yeah, it's a coping mechanism. If they wear the blindfold and act like they don't, you know, act like nothing's going on inside of them, it takes away the anxiety. They can kind of live in the fantasy and pretend, you know. And that toxic energy, it's like they want to escape this toxic energy. They want to escape anxiety, so they just put the blinders over, you know. That red flags card could be for them. Them not seeing that, you know, bottling it up can destroy them. But it's just someone who is like just turning a blind eye to the deeper issues. Why the Nine of Wands? King of Cups. They know that there's an emotional conversation on the way, and they're kind of avoiding it. They're kind of avoiding that conversation. Eight of Wands in reverse. Upright would be communication via text, but it's in reverse. Why the Nine of Swords? Yeah, so many swords here with this person, and the Five of Pentacles again. It's in reverse this time. But we got the Two of Swords, you know, acting like everything is good in front of people, but then behind closed doors, this person is breaking down. Or, you know, something of that nature, but whatever's going on with them, they don't show it. Knight of Cups. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's going to be a new start here. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. So there's going to be no more waiting. If you've been waiting for communication, it's not going to be long before you get communication from this person. But there's going to be a lot to talk about, a lot to discuss. Okay, and some of you may have even met new people, or they have, with this Seven of Cups being here, but I see a new beginning and an opportunity to get the truth. We have the card here, Heal. So this person needs to acknowledge whatever's happened to them so they can heal, or else it's going to keep affecting you. And by the way, if this is vice versa, then it's you who would need to heal. I have well-deserved reward after healing. So, you know, healing can lead to a better love life, a better relationship, better situation for you. What do we have for Pisces? Choose a new direction, success, opportunity, and within the next few weeks. So, short time period there, opportunities and success. Choose a new direction. Some of you may need to seek the truth without asking them, because they may not tell you. So you may have to just look out for signs and things like that. But they seem to be isolating themselves and staying in sadness. However, I feel like it may be you that they feel they can trust to be able to speak to. Okay, so that's a good thing. But I see this person just hiding a lot of emotional stuff that they're dealing with, you know, and it's kind of spilling into the relationship, and you may think it's something else, and really it's something they need to address, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you. King of Cups is coming out a lot. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It could be a fellow Pisces. It could be a Libra. Cancer is here as well. But yeah, there's not going to be much more waiting. But there is something more to this person's behavior. Alright, so check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.